You know those days that start at maximum pressure? A crucial presentation, a tough decision to make, a bunch of urgent things popping up? It feels like we wake up in the middle of a battle, right? How do we prepare to face those days with total focus and energy right from the start? What if we looked for tips from someone who literally woke up to lead real battles? Julius Caesar. The name alone commands respect. General, conqueror, leader who changed the history of Rome. A guy who not only lived under constant pressure, but seemed to thrive on it. Of course, he didn't leave a my morning routine to win battles manual, but if we look at what historians say about him, his discipline, his speed, his strategic ability, we can imagine how he probably used the first hours of the day. What would his secrets be for having productive mornings, especially before a decisive day? And could those work for us today in our modern battles? Julius Caesar was above all a brilliant strategist. It's almost impossible to imagine he simply jumped out of bed and went to war. It's very likely his mornings, especially the tense ones, started with a moment dedicated to seeking mental clarity. What does that mean? Maybe reviewing the plans for the day or the battle, anticipating problems, visualizing possible scenarios, defining the main objective. He needed to have the situation map clear in his head before taking the first step. And us, how much time do we spend before the day's whirlwind begins organizing our minds? 5, 10 minutes of focused planning, or even a quick meditation to clear our thoughts. Maybe that would make all the difference so we aren't swallowed by chaos right away. One thing known about Caesar is that he was an effective and fast communicator. They say he dictated several letters at the same time. For a general, ensuring orders were clear and arrived quickly was vital. Imagine starting the day already aligning essential information with the team, defining who does what, making sure communication flows before noise begins. In our daily battles, how much time do we lose due to communication failures? Starting the day solving crucial communication points, whether with the team, clients, or even at home, can be a productivity secret that prevents many conflicts and rework later. Clearing communication lines early on. Caesar became famous for his celeritas, the ability to act quickly and decisively. He crossed the Rubicon, made bold decisions that changed history. It's likely his mornings were the time to define what is today's number one priority. What is the decisive action that must happen? Many times we get lost in 1,000 small tasks, and the main battle of the day is left for later, when we're already tired. Maybe Caesar's secret was attacking the essential first, with full focus. What is your most important task today? The one that, if done, makes everything else seem easier or less relevant. The decision to focus on that early could be what defines the day's victory. This combination, strategic clarity, efficient communication, and focused action on the essential, done with discipline early in the day, maybe that was the formula behind Caesar's energy and ability to lead under extreme conditions. A mindset of someone preparing to win the battle even before it starts. Your battles, your mornings. We don't need to command Roman legions, but we all have our pressures, our challenges, our daily battles. And maybe, just maybe, bringing a little of that general's mindset to our mornings, preparing the mind, communicating well, and acting decisively on what matters could be the secret to more productive and less stressful days. What do you think of this idea? Which other historical leader inspires you? Share your opinion in the comments. If you enjoyed this time travel in search of productivity, don't forget to like. See you next time.